Morning. Just a heads up. This is not medical advice. This is about the first steroid cycle. The cookie cutter. Actually, is what I believe to be the one of the most optimal. Okay, so not recomm. This is a disclaimer because exogenous or external testosterone does cause problems. So it's not recommended for teenagers, anyone still in the 20s, anyone still in the early 30s. Maybe late 30s you can get away with it, right? Okay? So not recommended for guys that still want to have kids because it can cause infertility. Okay, baldness, okay? This is real, okay? Impotence, loss, or the other way side. Okay, so it can cause bouts of anger, mood swings, irritation, bitchiness. Okay, so you may suffer a bit in your relationships, and suddenly you just feel like, what the hell is wrong with me, right? Okay, now it can cause irreversible damage. Okay, so let's say your baseline testosterone was 700 or 800. After the whole thing is over, maybe your baseline testosterone can only be 200 or 300. Okay, be prepared for this. There won't be any visible effect, right? If you haven't mastered training or diet, at the end of the day, after you finish the cycle, you look like the same. Okay, so always look at your endocrinologist or doctor. Okay, before you start your first cycle, and this is for muscle building purposes. It's not for TRT. Okay, TRT is different. Now it's a standard first cycle. Everybody knows about this. Okay. Uh, your aim is to gain muscle, not lose fat. Please don't use this to lose fat. This is the wrong kind of stuff to lose fat. Okay. So the first thing I want to recommend is always use cypionate. I have used all the other compounds. Okay. Even sustanon. Sustanon causes so much pain in my injection site that it hurts so much that I'm not going to use anymore. Okay, so I believe cypionate is used because their base is the best. It's not as it doesn't irritate the skin as much. Okay, I haven't used eternantate before. Maybe have you guys can always choose eternantate if you want, right? Every time you pin or you inject, I'm gonna call it pin, should always be intramuscular. Okay. Usually it's done the deltoids. It's not very hard to do. Take your time, learn about it. Okay. Go and look around and just look around and find out how to do it properly. Okay. Now get your AIs ready. Okay. Anastrozole, letrozole, aromacin. Okay, I prefer anastrozole. I don't know why it works the best for me. Okay, I don't like letro, I don't like aromacin. Now, PCT, you have to have it ready. Okay, HCG and tamoxifen, right? I don't suggest you to use clomid because of the side effects. Okay, I'm giving you the most optimal. Okay, I'm giving you the most optimal, the one that I find that is suits me the best. Some people like clomid better, yeah, go ahead, right? Now, to reduce the side effects like gyno, like acne, okay, you don't want to pin once a week or once every 2 weeks, okay. And there's a lot of misconception about this pinning stuff, okay. Especially if you go doctors, they will give it to you once a month, okay. That's wrong, right? I'm gonna tell you why it's wrong. It's not rocket science, seriously. Okay, it's not rocket science. It's just that your testosterone level has to be balanced. Okay, you cannot just go up one day and then it tapers down. Okay, we want to reduce that the peak and the throw. Okay, so you want to do it every other day. So Monday, Wednesday, right? Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. This is the best. Okay, the best. 2 days apart also works. Okay, you microdose it to you want, whichever you like. Okay, the best for you. Okay. Now, a lot of the cookie cutter first cycle always tell you to go 500 milligram. That's too much. Okay, I tried it. It caused a lot of side effects. It's not optimal for me to do that. So I think it's somewhere around 250 to 375 milligrams. For personally, yes, I do believe that's the sweet spot for everyone that's interested, right? You can start with 375, call it front loading, and as you go to the third week or fourth week, you can start just doing 250. Okay. 150 is too little. Okay, at least 250. This is the least. Okay. Now, AI should be taken only on the third week. First week, second week, just let your estrogen level rise. It's okay. Okay. Unless you get serious side effects, then you start taking it. Right. Now, everyone's case is different. I just take 1/8 of a milligram of anastrozole daily. Okay. Uh, Sometimes I do skip it, right? So how do you check whether you need it or not? Okay. Look at your nose. Okay, that's how I do it. I look at my nose, my face, and I generally don't change my soap, my facial wash soap. I just use the same soap. Okay, that's very important. Don't go and change soap. Okay, you want to use the same soap because you know how oily your face is normally. Your face is very oily. You may need to take an AI. That means that your estrogen is not out, is a bit high. Okay. If your face is too dry, you took too much AI. It's not. Okay. So that's how you differentiate. Now all these kind of stuff, nobody, you go doctor, no one can tell you because it's not much well researched. Okay, so I'm not gonna too much on that. But always as disclaimer, please, I'm not a doctor, not a medical student, not even a researcher. Okay, I'm gonna talk about PCT. Okay, because I recommend you to use test sip. The half-life is 8 days, so you may want to rest for about 2.5 half-life. That's about 3 weeks, give or take about 3 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Okay, just roughly give it there before you start the PCT. Post your last injection, your last pin. Okay, you still need to take some AI. Okay, but reduce it by 66%. Okay, maybe just take one AI or two, just by 66%. Okay, why do I do that? Because at this point in time, you already learned, right, how to adjust the AI dose, right? When you don't pin anymore, you don't get those side effects you don't have conversion. Okay, you don't convert as much as before. Your testosterone is not converted into estro as much as before. Okay, this is the PCT schedule. Okay, first week 1000 IU per pin 3 times. Second week 1000 IU every other day, EOD. Okay, twice. That's it. It's gone. Only 5,000 IU, one ampoule, right? Your tamoxifen, take 40 milligrams daily. If it's too much, you can take 30. Okay, third week, take 30. Okay, other people tell you to take 40. I want to reduce it to 30. Fourth week 20, fifth week 20. Blood work after 60 days, your last tamoxifen. Okay, because tamoxifen also has a half-life. You want to get out of system. If you can wait, take 21 days and take a look at your baseline. Okay, that's probably the best time for you to check. What happens if your baseline is not enough? Go and take some more, do one more week or do 2 more weeks of this. Okay, thank you guys. We hope that you have a healthy life. And please, the race, please do remember that. Thank you very much.